All right, right back at it, man. Right back at it. Hey, what's going on, party people? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a great pleasure to have you here. I go by the name of L'Esprit. I am a spiritual healer. And essentially, what I do as a spiritual healer, man, I mean, it's a whole lot, just so you guys know. But essentially, what I pretty much do is that I help you to become Christ like, Buddha like, Krishna like, any type of super spiritual superhero like you can imagine. That's what I help you to become. And what that simply means, it's a representation of you attaining your highest level of consciousness. It was said, if you want to be dramatic for a second, that a man was sent to earth, to testify. The Son of God was actually sent to earth to testify about, God and shit, right? But what that shit simply means, man, it's anybody or someone who have attained or understood that level of, let's just say, of awareness about who they are. Because it's a little bit tough, to talk of God without talking of yourself. Even if you want to remove yourself, look at the universe, but yet again, I mean, it is still your perspective. That perspective is coming from you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, and this is why, and that's what I always tell people, regardless of how objective you may try to be, but at the end of the day, it is subjective because it's coming from you. So I guess the goal may be to be subjectively objectified, however you want to put it. But the bottom line is this: there's, it's always going to be part of you. And when we look up into the sky, we feel a certain thing. That sensation is coming from you. Even if you were to be like, I know God is up there. How do you know if it didn't come from you? Or however you felt. Do you see what I'm saying? So ultimately, this is why when we talk about God, it's a best version of you. The person who believes in God, who's doing God's work, you helping a lot of other people out. You have a greater understanding of life. And that's what the church in so many ways is trying to emulate, by helping the people, being there for the people, the children of God. Do you see what I'm saying? That alone is also reflecting, God in our lives. And that's what I help you with, to acknowledge or to become aware of that thing in you. And only then, just like Jesus talked about, you got to see it for yourself. There's a transformation that has to take place. But anyway, without getting too much into details there, I'm going back to what I do as a spiritual healer, man. I help you to become fully developed as a human being. I help you to embrace all parts of you, not just the physical part of you, but also the spiritual part of you. And that's how you become whole. The whole aspect of you becoming perfect, it has to do with you embracing all sides of you. And we're going to be talking about that too. Like, because if you see the title, oh man, this is, we're gonna spend some time on this one. And guess what? I don't really have to go anywhere right now. So we got some shit to talk about. So okay. So that's pretty much what that is, right? Becoming Christ-like. It's you becoming, having the highest level of awareness about who you are, about your connection to nature, about you, your life. And when you understand that, that's why we always say too, like, there's nothing greater than that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost like, how do you, it's like, if you're not your best, I mean, not that you're not gonna do the best, man. If you're not your best, I mean, how do you be the best if you're not your best? Even to do your greatest performance, you would have to be in alignment with that. I mean, you would have to feel a certain way, like the aim and the target has to be one. But anyway, neither near or there. And I think, like, I'm already going deep, but that's what we do, and that's how I'm feeling today. So, yeah, you definitely in for a good one tonight. So now, to attain that highest level of consciousness or clarity or inner vision, you have to be mentally and emotionally balanced. And the reason why is because your emotion has an impact on how you see things. Just like your intellect has an impact on how you see things. Isn't that why, when you learn about Rich Dad and Poor Dad, what the guy's telling you in that book, pretty much essentially, is different set of minds. You have as many time or as much time, however you want to put it, as someone who's a billionaire, bro. The only difference is it's the state of mind. And that's what they're trying to get you. So with that being said, your state of mind determines your reality. This is why when I'm going to be talking about spirituality, this is a practical matter. That goes for everybody. Your ways of thinking determines your life. Your action too. Like for me, because I know money's not everything. So I'm not gonna do anything for money. Because I already know it's not everything. But to you, who feels like it is everything, well, your action's going to display that. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here, but again, this is also relevant to show you, how when we're talking about mental, if you're not mentally balanced, then, you'll be living a chaotic life. There is such a thing as mind control. It's not a conspiracy theory. You live it, you see it all the time. Whenever you see a person holding on to the fucking Bible and telling you this is the ultimate book ever, that's automatically mind control, bro. Because they're telling you what to think. There's no way in hell, if you even thinking for your own self, like you would say some shit like that. That's somebody who's not even thinking. Because you're talking about a book that is a selection of other books. But most importantly, when you talk about Matthew, John, you could see clearly there are different perspectives. Like religion, it's man-made, bro. This is why you have this denomination, then you have another denomination. It's disagreement. It has nothing to do with God. Now, when you talk about God, you see God is everywhere. Come on, man, be wise. What are we talking about? So therefore, if you don't understand what mind control is, if it's conspiracy theory to you, well, I mean, you just don't have the vision. You under mind control, bitch. That's why you can't see it. That's why you can't see it. Because there's no way anybody who's thinking, and you see, it's always the same result. It's always the same quest. Look at the people who, all of us, At one point, we were blindly, we got into the Bible blindly. But because we never gave up on ourselves, then we keep on transforming. And then now you're learning more about God. It was now because you had the urge in you that was seeking for something higher in yourself. I know it because I've been there. I am it. So the greater that part of you becomes, then, there's no way a fucking book is going to be greater than you. And this is pretty much the essence of what we're going to be talking about tonight too. When you know the truth, man, you will overcome all lies. Lies ain't got nothing on you when you know the truth, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? How you think you're gonna trick me when I know the truth? I don't. All right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That in itself is fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's like, how do you sell me Santa Claus when I know it's a nigga? It's a man. That story's not gonna fly for me, man. Do you see what I'm saying? When you know the truth, you will overcome all lies, bro. But we're gonna get to that though. Oh, we are on one tonight. Oh, we got one. Again, I'm talking my shit because all of my shit are those ones. I've been getting those ones. I always catch them. This one, it's just another one. So the way you think has a direct impact on your reality. That's why you'll see, these people, let's just say the Buddhas, they always go on a fucking journey. And then now they come back to tell you about what they found. Hello? I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna let it go. All right, I was just saying. That's it. And even when you read the stories, those stories, it's revealing that to you. But most importantly, it's revealing your journey. Oh man. It's so many different ways you can actually say that. So, and then obviously when we're talking about not being emotionally balanced, we all know. You know what happens when you're mad. Would you sign the best contract when you're mad or when you're too happy? Either or. It's the same shit. Because if you're too happy, you're going to miss out on just a few things. And if you're mad, well, shit. You are as blind as, do you see what I'm saying? You are as blinded as, tomatoes. Thus the term emotionally balanced makes sense, comes into play. And what that entails is, at this point, it's you being in tune with your emotions, understanding what is it, the message that you're getting from your emotion. This shit happened to me as a kid. I felt that way. Why did I feel this way? You're dealing with energy. There's always intelligence in it. So therefore, there's a message. There's an inner thing in anything, that talks to you. Like when you see a psychic having the ability to touch a fucking object and it's that inner thing that person is connected with. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, we're not going to say too much on that. We're not going to go too far on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm for shit. Mm-hmm. So now, To be emotionally balanced, you need to understand your own emotions. You got to understand why you feel that way. Then now, now that you have acknowledged it, then now you have the ability to change it as you wish to do so. Because now you're aware of it. You may choose, but either way, by you becoming aware of it, you already changed the whole playing field. The whole playing field, you already changed it right then and there, just by acknowledging it alone. So meaning, even if you don't feel like you have fully mastered it to the point that you want, but if you were to be triggered, you would have a better handle of it. So everything is everything. So don't play with your progress here. I'm not sure who needs to hear that. Like for me to get in this level of mastery, listen, man, I had to grow. That's what growth is. So I don't know, that was intended for some motherfucker. Yeah, because I could feel you in my fucking play field, man. Like, you're doing good, bitch. Like, you're doing good, man. That's what they're trying to tell you by the whole gratitude shit. Acknowledge your every pluses that you get, man. Every improvement. And by you doing that, that's how you keep on improving. And that's being overall improved. To the pure is pure, man. Don't be too hard on yourself, baby. You're doing fine. You're doing way better than you think. You're thinking too hard, bitch. But alright. Enough. Go about your business now. Let me work, man. You got your answer. Hey, man. Feel free to comment on this too, if it helps you. Anyway. So your emotions have an impact on how you see things. So what this is truly telling you, and we all go through that kind of shit. What I'm saying here, it's the truth for everybody. So that means then you should be asking your question. Like, you should be asking yourself, like, man, like, okay, even if you're not asking yourself that, this should take you to the next thing. Like, this is showing you already the way that we are operating, our essence. Now it's a matter of seeing it and look and tweak your perspective a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? If we're saying we got to make mistakes for us to get better, then why do you call mistakes a mistake? No, but not just that. Then we should embrace more mistakes if that's the case. You see, this is revealing our true reality. Why are we going against that? If you didn't fall as a kid, you wouldn't be walking right now. Why do you see what I'm saying? So when you start start knowing the truth about you, listen, man, that's how you start looking at this reality from a different level. You truly if you're looking at the matrix, you're looking at those dots now. That's how you should train yourself to look at this reality. Because that's what the reality is. The matrix or the illusion now, it's when you don't see or you don't understand those energetical shit that's taking place in front of you. This is why it means nothing if you don't know who you are. That's why you need to wake up. That's what you need to wake up to. We all talking about this shit, but yet, what does that mean in your life? You're not embracing that. Listen, man. If our state of mind determines our reality, so that should tell you right then and there, man, we are more than what we look like. And if you want to delve a little bit deeper, then you realize, hey man, we're like this thinking thing, this active thinking, this energy thing, and then, whoa, spirit thing. And that's what you are. While you are in this body, but you also that too. And for you to be whole, this is the knowledge that you need to know about yourself. That's what you need to embrace. That's the truth you need to wake up to. Then now when you know you see yourself as a spirit now, then your body don't matter anymore. That's why when you know the truth, you will overcome all lies, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, that you understand what being emotionally intelligent is, or balance, because here's something else too, with your emotions. We are all connected by this, let's just say, this invisible spider thing or web. That's how we know we are all human, bro. Think about it, man. What do you do when you see like someone who doesn't have any morals, who's not ethical? How do you perceive them? But better yet, do you feel close to that? Or do you feel, pushed away by it or repelled by it? I'm saying that to say, I'm trying to get you to look at like the way we connect to one another, man. When someone, so I'm trying to tell you, it's through God, through our ethics. If you know someone is doing good business, everybody want to do business with somebody who's doing good business, bro. Would you not? Who would you like to do business with? Do you see what I'm saying? And the minute you discover how evil or how ugly somebody is, nobody wants to be your friend, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? And the people who are those ugly people, those would be your haters, your envious people, the people who are living by flesh, the people who have not yet to discover the beauty in them, or they don't see spirit in them. Those are the ones now, you know what I'm saying? So when you have the sight, I'm able to see them. What are you going to tell me about you when I see you? Just like when you see me, you know me. The difference was I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Now that I know who you are, man, shit. Like, how do you make me not see what I already see? Well, good luck. Keep going. Hey, you never know. You never know. But for my collective people here, for the true listeners, when you know the truth, man, you will overcome all lies. But now I need to get, okay, let me just finish. Oh man, we there's a whole lot to talk about. But anyway, and now when we're talking about being mentally balanced, right? In so many ways, I was telling you, how you could be persuaded to think a certain way. Mind control, they tell you what to think. Then here you are making those statements without the proper knowledge whatsoever. to a point where nobody can tell you nothing. You would rather die. You know what I'm saying? Which is stupid if you ask me. It's like I would rather die too. But my death, it would be, man. It's not even it's not even a death. Like you lose everything. Do you see what I'm saying? And because I have already had life in me, my death wouldn't even be a death, to be honest. But anyway, I'm saying too much, man. So to be mentally balanced, man, you have to understand your culture. You have to understand the society that you're living in and the impact that society has on you. You know, you have to understand, like we always talk about the media, whatever. Like you have to understand what type of impact does that have on you. If you go to school, same thing. You have to acknowledge certain things. Otherwise, guess what? That's why mind control, a lot of people, believe it or not, are already under mind control. Because you're already being trained what to think. So even the shit that I'm telling you now, obviously, that's why, I mean, I can only, the reason why I'm talking like that, that's because I'm not under mind control. At least I could see it from either perspective. When you saying I'm a Democrat, that alone is like, how about Republicans? What about them? Okay, so even your set of ideas, like they got nothing good. If they have some good shit, why do you throw them away? If you're saying they're good, do you see what I'm saying? Unless, you know what I'm saying, you just down with your set. I get it. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what you guys are, man. You guys are gangbangers. Y'all gangbangers, man. Here we go again, man. This is part of our society too, man. There's a lot of gang leaders, man. Gangs are everywhere. I mean, we are a nation of gangs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where your set at? What sets are you dealing with, man? You know what I mean? But if you don't really have a set, you truly going for what is good, which I would hope, because being of good nature, that's what you do. And if that's the case, that's why then you would be neither or, and you would be both of them. But not just that, then you would have a greater understanding of both parties. And when you do you know what you'll see? It's bullshit. Do you see what I'm saying? It's bullshit. You know? And then these niggas are telling you now, for the sake of, you know, let's just say, I mean, Trump, all these shit these niggas talk about, Trump and Obama be tripping, dog. Like, they were sitting next to each other. Like, I wonder if these niggas don't even smoke. They probably smoke weed together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. All this talk, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, are we saying for the sake of what? For the sake of, let's just say, the betterment of the country? And if that's the case, then why are you separated? You should also be for the betterment of the whole country as a whole. Then you wouldn't be divided then. So again, there's a lot of holes in your fucking so-called what you think you understand. But because you don't know who you are, this is why you'll never understand the things that is in front of you. Because you don't have God in yourself, then you can never see beyond the veil. In other words, you will only see the lies because you don't know the truth. And this is why you cannot separate yourself from the truth. Because you are as real or as fake as, or your life will reflect whatever the fuck that you are. If you're not true to yourself, you're always going to be false to somebody else. Do you see what I'm saying? If you're not true to you, if you're false to you, then you'll never be true to somebody else. But if you're true to you, you'll never be false to somebody else. That's just the way it goes. So when you know the truth, man, you will always overcome the lies. Always. You hear me? Always. You know? So again, you know, culture plays a big part in how you see things. That's why for me, I understood and I had to learn as a Haitian man how to be Haitian and not to be Haitian at the same time. Do you see what I'm saying? I understand, you know, what it comes with. I understand the mentality, and at the same time, you know, I understand I have to go beyond that mentality. Because there is more to me than just that mentality. It's just a box. Just like there was more to all of us than what we just appear to be. Do you understand it? You get it? You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm not going to worry about you. If you don't get it, you know, you'll get it in time. So, if you're coming back, you already know. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. But I have to acknowledge you. I love you. Thank you. I mean, the great listeners. I mean, hey, listen. Other people too. Like, because everybody's going to be here for different reasons. So, hey, I mean, shit. Well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be more thing for you to hate. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, you're doing it to yourself. But, hey, I got it. So, come get it. Come get it. But anyway. So, in so many words, I always like to take a minute and talk about spirituality because, man, listen, it is the essence. This very conversation that I'm having with you guys here is spiritually based. It's based on spirit, meaning, you know, even what we're talking about here, I'm trying to get you to see beyond the material world. Do you see what I'm saying? And, okay, look at it this way. And I don't even know why a lot of people do that, right? Even let's just say you don't believe in magic. It's not real. But the very fact that people are talking about it, I mean, I don't know what you want to believe in. But the mere fact that people are talking about it, there's got to be something. And as you get to know yourself and you get to know this life, come on, man, life is magical, bro. Everything around us is magic. Everything is evolving around you, the growth, everything, bro, including yourself. You know, it's fascinating to understand, like, your state of mind determines your reality. If you plant a mango, bro, you're not going to get pineapples. That's not the way it goes. So again, this is all I'm saying, and that's why even when I talk, that's why this conversation in itself, and even when I'm talking about spirituality, man, like, it's about us. It's you. It's your fucking very essence. You know, you hear the word spirit, and then duality, whatever the fuck. I mean, I guess it's the state of mind of your spirit about who you are. And that part of it, the thing that I love about it, even though it is also subjective because it's coming from me, but it's the most objectified thing that I could talk about. Whereas when you're talking about religion, like we were just talking, it's man-made, it's different opinion. Like, the one thing spirituality will tell you, and this is not a matter of, okay, this is my belief and you have your belief, and is you will act just like your God. Do you know why the Islam woman dress the way they dress? That's because that's what their God says, bro. This is why when you truly understand what I'm saying to you here, then you understand that mythology is the highest mind control of all. I'm giving you some shit here. And that's the shit this fucker Joseph Campbell didn't tell you niggas. I don't like him. Can you tell? Now he's a fucking racist, man. Like, I just couldn't believe that. Like, the reason why I couldn't, like, there's certain knowledge, man. Like, this nigga got a documentary on fucking YouTube. You don't even have to take my words for it. He was talking about mythology, the indigenous, you know what I'm saying, the whatever, because he was talking about how different mythology is and what they represent in your life. He's talking all that good shit. Never and ever did that nigga mention anything about black people. Meanwhile, all the tribal example that he was using they also understand the power of not saying it. But that's because of your bitch ass niggas too, because you're looking for confirmation. You're looking for confirmation. That's why they understand, we're gonna, they're gonna put black people in it, but they're not gonna say it. But if they already put it in there, they're already saying it to you. But anyway. So I'm kind of trying to reveal his game to you, though. The game that he was playing. Now that I'm thinking about it, hey, man, maybe it's not too racist after all. I never see it from that perspective. Okay. Now, but, because he was talking about the Indians, and he would talk, 50-50 in what I just said. So in the level in which I just explained it, yes. But the way he did it, it's a fucking racist. Because he mentioned the fucking Indians, he talks about the Chinese culture, but when it comes to the tribal, the indigenous people, you know what I'm saying, he would never say niggas. And of course, white people wouldn't say niggas, but I'm trying to say black people. Okay, don't take it little. Don't take it literally. By niggas, I'm saying he wouldn't say black people. But meanwhile, everything he's showing you about culture, rites of passage, what the ladies have to do to become a lady, what the men like, he's breaking all that shit down to you and telling you in the Bible there was a myth and all that shit. And then the example that this motherfucker's using in those documentaries, all nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Or nigga shit. So that goes to tell you, my friend, man, this is all nigga shit, bro. The whole fucking Egyptian shit, all that shit is nigga shit. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, embrace your niggerhood, nigga. Suck your own dick. But anyway, when you get down to the essence of us, We strip everything away. Then you realize, hey man, we are spirit. We are energy, or this living, thinking thing, however you choose to describe it. But it's something that is more than our dick and pussy and whatever the fuck else. So much so, you know, I mean, shit, man, I don't even know what the fuck. I mean, it's so obvious now. I mean, I'm making it so, I mean, I think I'm making it very obvious. So spirituality is your fucking life, man. So going back to the Islam woman who dresses the way they do, that's what, you know, their God says. That's how a lady should be, whatever the fuck. If you're a monk, well, guess what? You're not gonna dress that way. So believe it or not, there is a direct connection between you and your God. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I mean, that is fucking insane. So again, you know, and I want you to keep that in mind. You know, then you realize to become Christ-like, man, it's fully to be activated. It's you attaining that highest level of understanding that I'm trying to help you to attain. So you should be having a few aha moments here. A few things should start clicking. Because that's how I'm giving you that sight. Oh, I'm giving you your medicine. Sit back, relax, man. Enjoy the ride. Hey, man, just enjoy the ride, baby. Don't worry about it. Then now on the flip side of spirituality, you have something called the occult. The occult, or esoteric knowledge, or those mystery schools. This is when now the understanding, the practical aspect of it is taking place. This is where now you have to become a practitioner. So what the occult is doing is giving you the esoteric understanding of who you are, but not necessarily who you, I mean, it's giving you the esoteric knowledge that would help you to know who you are. By esoteric knowledge is the knowledge that, obviously, that is what I'm talking about just now. A knowledge that goes beyond the physical. This is why some of the basic shit you would learn from the occult or any new age true spiritual books, whatever, I wouldn't, that's a whole other conversation, but for the sake of what we're saying, right? Yeah, just for the sake, because I would open up a whole other conversation here. But they would teach you what? You have a subconscious mind. They're like, you're not aware of it, but it's in you. So that type of knowledge, the practicality of that knowledge, it's now taking you into the dormant side of you. That's why they tell you out of the darkness comes the light. Out of when you go beyond the physical, that's when you get to see the light. This is why when you know the truth, it will set you free. Free from material bondage. When you understand that you are spirit, that the whole idea of saying, oh, death, where's your victory? It's another way of saying you overcome all lies. Or anything that looked like death, like the big death. It's a big lie when you know the truth. Because now, by you knowing the truth or you looking at yourself from a spiritual perspective, that means is, it doesn't mean you stop looking at the material world. What this is saying is you see beyond the material world. Whereas someone who only see this world from a physical perspective, then their consciousness, or awareness stop right then and there. So for most people, death is a hard stop. But yet again, we always hear stories of ancestors. Like for me personally, I am a medium. So I know, because I talk to what you would call dead people. There's no such thing as that. It's different form and different world. That's what you truly dealing with. Even, okay, if you don't like what I'm saying, but yet you're talking about God, you're talking about Jesus, you're talking about life after death, or paradise, that's life after death, is it not? So therefore, you are acknowledging the same thing that I'm saying to you. Oh, you just don't like the way I said it? It's believable the way I'm saying it. You speaking of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're the one telling like fairy tales. Whenever you don't see the connection with you're a liar. How can you even sell me eternal life and then without seeing God in you? That's why you have to accept Jesus before for you to get into the kingdom of God. Do you know what that is? You have to be aware of it first. And what the occult is doing is making you aware of some shit about you, such as your subconscious mind that you're not aware of. That's the dormant thing in you that they are helping you to expose it, for you to see it, to acknowledge it. Oh yeah. This is why the great masters, we understand how to bring that thing out of us. In other words, what we're truly doing, we're helping you to excavate your own spirit, to bring it out of you. That's the Christ consciousness. That's truly what I help you with, to be honest. But this is the path or the door that you must go through alone. I'm just showing it to you. And I think I'm pretty good at showing it to you too. I can't help it. I'm that nice. I'm good at what I do, man. I'm great at, listen, man, you can only be great at something you love. You can only be great at something you love. Otherwise, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's why when you don't choose God, you lose everything. Even the so-called material thing that you think you have. It means nothing. That's why would it gain a man? Or how the fuck they should have said, like, how would it help a man, whatever the fuck, to lose your soul and gain the world? It means nothing, bro. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like you got a beautiful bitch, but you know what I'm saying, she's not treating you good. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, does her beauty even matter at that point? You don't have that connection with her. You're not connected like that. Like, shit, man. Like, is it even worth it? Is it even worthy in itself? This is why when you know the truth too, like when you know the spirit world, Like, you can never die. That's why for me, I will never ever die. Because I know the truth. I will transform, yeah, but never die. Because the true spirit in me, it has already been awakened. That's what the Buddha is. I'm up. You know what I'm saying? Just tell God to chill. I got this now. Tell God to take a break, man. He been up all day. I got this now, man. Let's just take turns. But again, do you see what I'm saying? Man, I mean, how do you deny yourself, man? But anyway, going back to the whole occult shit, that's what you're dealing with. That's the top, that's the knowledge. Now, you know what I'm saying? Then now you would also need to understand why you need to open up your third eye. Then you would understand, you know what I'm saying? Like when you start to know certain things about you, like, oh man, I was in that meditative. Oh, just so you, oh man. Yo, I've been in school, bro. I've been getting downloads over downloads, understanding. Like, I've been getting a lot of clearance, bro. Like, they're allowing me to see certain things now. It's just shit. Man. I can't even talk to y'all motherfuckers yet about yeah. I'm saying, I just don't want you to be spooked, man. If you're not ready, you're not ready, man. You afraid of clay, bro. Niggas see a Baphomet statue, like, oh, the devil. It's the bitch assness in you that makes you afraid. I mean, your spirit is not strong enough. Do you see what I'm saying? You jump, you spook, man. It's you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? No wonder why you just take the Bible and nothing else. You're truly afraid. You know, you don't know how to bring successfully those other aspects of yourself. You don't understand that those are tools. You know, for you to excavate. Oh, man. That man within. You have to master the man within, man. And ironically, just like we were talking about, only when you do so can you truly see what's in front of you. Because there is more to what you see. And if you don't see more in what you see, so therefore you don't see what's in front of you. But also because you don't see more in yourself. And that's the part when I was talking about, like, when you, like, the truth, it's you. You are the way. This is why when you false to yourself, you can never be true to nobody else. I mean, when you truly say, like, these niggas are lying to themselves, like, yo, that's a fact. You have niggas that are fucking truly lying to who they are. They're saying it in some of them, so they know it, but you know, I'm gonna just, you know, we're gonna lie about us, man. You think someone like that is gonna be true to you? Never. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why when you see the people who are bluntly honest about certain things, who are being who they are, those are the people you need to trust. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a nigga. I mean, I'm not even one. I'm not. You don't even have to trust me. But I know for me, I understand. Like it's always the nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? A nigga that was being who they are. That's always gonna be a truthful nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not I'm trying to look perfect, nor am I looking for your validation. It's always those type of people who are always gonna be real. Because as it is within, so it is without. I'm trying to show you the direct connection between you and your reality automatically. And I'm also giving you the codes on how for you to spot them. And I had something on Energy Vampires, you know, check it out because I gave you a lot more details about these motherfuckers. And just to tell you a little bit of background, like for me, man, I was raised among these motherfuckers, man. So for a very long time, that shit was normal to me. I mean, yes, it was normal to me. Not that I normalize it in my life, but I always thought like it was a joke. And I think that this is where I didn't take them seriously because I couldn't believe, like when I found out like these people are dysfunctional, like I was raised in a dysfunctional family. Like, do you understand what dysfunctional is? Like these niggas, like they do things like there's no love, there's no hug, there's like everything's toxic, bro. It's gossiping. There's no accountability that's being taken. You know what I'm saying? If you say, hey man, I think you did that right, and how about you, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? So for me, because I was raised around that, I always used to think like it was a joke. I always used to think like, yo, you know what? These niggas are joking, man. There's no way. And I see the motherfucker like, you know, bipolar, not taking accountability. Like, this shit are real shit, bro. These people are dysfunctional, psychopath. Like, the mental institution, the mental illness is real, bro. And then I realized it's only in God can you become sane. You know, for you to become in harmony with yourself. You know, where what you're saying and what you're acting become one. You become in harmony. These niggas, what they're saying and what they're doing are totally like it's a two different world. This is why you need to follow their actions. And so you understand too, your actions stem from your subconscious mind. It's the part of you that know. That's why you need to be aware of that part. That's the true communion. That is the wedding that Jesus always talk about. The bride and the church and Christ. That's it. That's that connection. Your conscious mind needs to be in harmony with your subconscious mind for you to become Christ-like. If not, I mean, there's always going to be a big gap between your actions and your talking. That's why a lot of motherfuckers, like, they talk good games. They talk a good talk. But their actions always going to fuck him up. I mean, not to go at this brother, but like the nigga, like the Jerry Jackson nigga. Hey, ladies, if it's not doing that, anytime you see anybody who's over logical, run from them. Because that is someone who is speaking from a lack of understanding, a lack of compassion. So therefore, they're always speaking from a judgmental place, which also means their vision is always limited. And they never do what they're saying. Can you imagine this nigga's talking about protecting black women and all that shit? And then he's the same one who's fucking bitches out there, bro? Yo, Bill Cosby motherfuckers, who would not even use a word of profanity, but who's living a profane life. Do you see what I'm saying? I would rather be a guy like Eddie Murphy. I'd rather say all that dick sucking shit, and then, but my action is different. I would rather be that. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it's almost like what you gotta say now, motherfucker. But the motherfucker who always talking that so perfect, and then your action is showing that, you're always gonna be ashamed of yourself, man. You know why? Because you were never true to you. So it's a total loss when you're not keeping it real with yourself. It's you lost from the start. Like you just lost. Like it's just, and then like, I mean, if you're looking to get back in the game, I mean, then you're gonna have to face yourself. So again, those are, you know, I'm trying to get you to see these deeper understanding about us that reflects the spirit in which we operate. When you know the truth, you become the truth too. Because we become what we consume. If you eat poison, you're gonna die. You eat healthy, your body, you know, becomes healthy. You turn into what you eat. That's what they're trying to tell you, even by what is the state of mind? What is your state of mind? In other words, your perspective. How are you looking at things? Rich Dad and Poor Dad, what this motherfucker did that was so great, not just the storytelling, but telling you, hey, when you think this way, this is what you do. When you think that way, this is two different outcomes. Again, your subjectivity, it's your reality. Napoleon Hill did the same shit and Think and Grow Rich. He interviewed a lot of rich people and telling you, I realized that all the common denominator in how these people think. So again, you have the same 24 hours like these other motherfuckers. The difference is you. And only you. That's why you are the way. All I'm showing you here now, all Rich Dad and Poor Dad did, is showing you two doors. This is the traditional door. This is where everybody else is walking. And this is the other door. They show you the benefits and which one you're going to choose. That's what it comes down to. And that's what I'm also doing here. It's you. You are the way. This is why God is a personal thing. I can only tell you, I mean, how good it is for me. Look at me. This is how great God is to me. I'm shining out here, bro. I'm in my element. I'm radiating. I'm alive. I don't think you understand. I mean, if this is not convincing enough, well, again, it's you, man. I'm too real with myself. I can't be false to you, man. That's why I suck my own dick, bro. Best dick I ever sucked, and I will forever suck for the rest of my life. So again, and that's why you can only go as far as you go. Your mental strength is a reflection, like it's you. And when you become truthful, man, you will overcome all lies. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're someone who, just like I was saying, right? And I'm trying to get you to see how your mentality is reflecting your life. You know? If you think a piece of cloth doesn't define me, well, guess what, motherfucker? If I'm the one who makes the clothes doesn't make me, why the fuck does Gucci matter? Or, here's something else too. Like, I mean, listen, if you're a quality nigga, it's different. I'm just speaking for the fake motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's buying Dolce Gabbana only because it's $300? But yet, you can't tell me the history. You don't know the designer clothes. You don't know the cut that they do, what makes them stand out. What would be the difference between Versace and Dolce Gabbana? If you can't tell me that, then, like, you buying it for what then? Would you like to feel the way I feel? You know what I'm saying? I'm not faking the funk, nigga. And just so you know, luxury has nothing to do with money. Absolutely nothing to do with money, man. And this is why, for us, we need values, bro. That's why without God, you nothing. When rich people are buying painting, these motherfuckers are paying $1 billion for a painting, and it goes like it increases in value. These niggas are buying beauty, bro. I mean, how do you expect for a motherfucker like that not to continue making money? Do you see what I'm saying? And they're only paying that much for that painting because they understand the value in it. Other fake motherfuckers would, just, whatever the fuck. Hey, fake niggas are everywhere. But the bottom line of what I'm trying to tell you here, man, like, when you cultivate beauty in your life, I mean, even for your life to worthwhile, man, like, I mean, shit, like, you gotta have some values. When you see rich people, whatever the fuck, they're doing fashion shows, like, when you go watch a fashion show, it's not, do you see what I'm saying? We're talking about the clothes, you're talking about the cloth, you're talking about the style. There's a bunch of shit that's being talked about here, man. Do you see what I'm saying? It's almost like if you're into wine, well, there's taste buds. Like, there's, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's what, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're talking about here, man. The texture of the wine. Are you in it to be in it for what? Luxury got nothing to do with money, bro. You know what I'm saying? To be of quality, man. You know what I'm saying? Be of quality, nigga. To the pure, all is pure. That's one of my favorite lines. I love it. And which is true. And that's what I'm trying to get you to see too, man. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, the people who do anything for money, man, that's because they think money's everything. There's no way in hell you think money's not everything and then you do anything for money. It doesn't work that way. Again, as a man thinketh, so he becomes. And this is also what we're trying to get you to be aware of when we're talking about the subconscious mind. So there's a level of you know what I'm saying? There's you may not even be aware of certain things about you. Like a gold digger, I'll give you a perfect example. Well, I mean, I don't know, depending on what, I mean, shit, because I look at myself as a gold digger. Because I got the real gold, baby. But then again, all right, so let's just say for the sake of what you motherfuckers are calling gold diggers, right? Um, like she's already telling you, man. Like you, I mean, I'm not just gonna fuck for no money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You wanna fuck for free? Well, go ahead and fuck another bitch for free. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get you to see, like, there's a mentality that comes with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whether you admit, you know what I'm saying? Just like yeah, shout out to Kanye, bro. She got my money. Like was there? I ain't saying nothing though, but she ain't never been around no broke niggas. You know what I'm saying? If your bitch always hang out with niggas that got money, man, what the fuck is she telling you, bro? I mean, she's not showing you she got all kinds of friends. Like, there's a certain type that she hang out with. You know? So you got to think a certain way, man, for you to act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Now, this bitch now could look at another bitch and say, like, you a small bitch. I'm a big bitch. See, my pussy give me this. What does your pussy give you? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. What are you talking about? You know, I'm trying to get you to see, man. Like, I mean, you can't, like, it is what it is. This is why when we're talking about spirituality, man, this is a practical matter. This is your essence. This is your story. It's your business, nigga. Ain't no greater conversation than this. Because everything derives from this. Then that's when you don't know that side of you, everything you think you know, it's means nothing. Because you don't have the ultimate key or the greater thing that would allow you to even enjoy that better. Yo, can you imagine you being conscious and you a fucking millionaire, bro? Come on, man. Do you see what I'm saying? Even the money, you even add value to the money, bro. You'll make money look good as fuck. Not that I'm saying money, there's nothing wrong with money. It's all energy anyway, but damn, man, you're gonna make that shit look good, man. I know I am. I know I am, baby. What the fuck? Do you see, again, you have guys like Whitaker, Forrest Whitaker. I was reading some shit about this nigga. You know, he got a fucking mention. He invests. He gives a lot of his money, man, in some charity shit. A lot of different type of charities, man. These guys are involved in. Do you see what I'm saying, man? Like, damn, man, it's a beautiful thing for a motherfucker like that to have money. Don't you think? You know, and how he's helping, and these niggas, they're not even, you know what I'm saying, like boasting like that, but you know what I'm saying. Again, I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to tell you. Just trying to tell you. That's all. That's why, man, if you don't have the kingdom of God, nothing else matters, bro. There's no values. Even the people that have money, they have to develop a values system among them that goes beyond money. That's why these niggas are buying painting, nigga. These niggas are buying paintings. They have group events like that. They enjoying life, bro. On a whole other level. You know, charity events. People are talking about what they're doing, how they helping the community, what are they investing in. Like, come on, nigga. And now you talking about dick and pussy, bro. Come on, man. Shit. I'm giving you the blueprint, man. I listen, man. Hey. No values, no nothing, man. You know, that's what makes you the salt of the world. the light of the world. You know what I'm saying? You like the spice of the world, bro. The a piece of the world. You know what I mean? But you have to wake up to you. That's why it's important for you to, you know, you know, what you relate, how you relate to things. I mean, means a lot. Your feelings count, man. All of it counts because it has an impact on your reality. That's why you go see a shrink. This nigga's asking you, you know, certain questions, trying to get you to heal your, or trying to help you to acknowledge and healing those early feelings or disappointments that you fucking had. So now you could go ahead and have a better life, bitch. Stop being envious of niggas, nigga. You the problem. You the problem, dog. I understand. Like, yo, what? You missed a few hugs. Your dad didn't tell you she loves you. You didn't even know your dad, huh? Daddy was absent. Well, all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's your responsibility now to support your own self. You know, daddy was just being daddy then, nigga. That's why you can't even blame daddy. I mean, shit, you could do whatever you want. But what I'm saying is your well-being is your responsibility. So therefore, I understand, you know, the discrepancies and how, you know, you could be, you know, disappointed. And listen, I've been there, nigga. I mean, this is not, I'm not being cold-hearted here, man. This is not like, you know what I'm saying, no. That's not what this is at all. In fact, I'm saying that because I understand. But I'm saying I'm trying to get you to see there's a greater purpose at hand here, which is you. You are your business. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I understand daddy wasn't around and mommy, whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck. But you, at the end of the day, you are your own responsibility. So, I mean, you want to keep blaming daddy if you want. But it's your responsibility. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in other words, this is what I'm truly saying is, yes, it's good to acknowledge these things, and then now it's your job to fix it. Because it's your life. You know, these things will have an impact on you in your life now. I mean, if you're taking accountability for your own life, then it should be over your dead body. That's why I wouldn't allow, and that's how you break the so-called generational curse, or however the fuck you want to call it. And the way, in other words, the way I've been eloquently put it, is to suck your own dick. You know what I'm saying? I suck my own dick, dog. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's when now, at this point, you know, you would have to, it's your business to understand why you feel a certain way. You're the one feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So then why not fixing yourself? Or do you want to be mad? I mean, how is that benefiting you? You see, that's why you have to learn how to let shit go. That's what forgiveness is about. You don't forgive motherfuckers because of them. Forgiveness is for you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why for me, I forgive motherfuckers before they even do what the fuck they do to me. But now that doesn't mean justice is not gonna happen. Now, wholeheartedly, man, listen, man, there's a few things coming. Niggas ain't gonna see a whole other side of me, man. Like, it's not personal, bro. Do I forgive you? Yes. It's not personal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have to rip the consequences of what you do. What that got to do with me? It wouldn't be fair. Now, the part that it has to do with me, I hold no grudges, bro. I'm good. I'm looking. Shit, nigga. Listen, I got victory all over me. Listen, if you think, man, shit, nigga, man, let me tell you, man. You know what? I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Why would I be worried about bitch ass motherfuckers when I'm having a good life? Doesn't make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about you now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, not to say that I'm not living a good life, but I'm just saying though. Why would I give a fuck about you then? Come on, man. These niggas are delusional, bro. These delusional shit is something else. It's real, man. The level of oh man, it's real. And there's a whole set of actions, and I think I already talked about that. I can't recall the name of that recording, but there's a whole set of actions when you don't choose yourself. You know, the people, the fakers, the keeping up with the Joneses, whenever you don't choose yourself, bro, you always got to compete with somebody else. That's why you can't worship to God. When you choose you, you cannot be in competition with nobody, bro. Which one is it? Like, one work one way, the other one is, okay, think about it. One is Windows, the other one is Apple. Whichever one you choose to operate from, those are the results that you're going to get. We're living in a world like this is not a coincidence. The competition, the keeping up with the Joneses, you know why? Because you fell for the okie doke. You only look at people from their physical appearances. Come on. And you were trained to be like that. So everybody, even when they talking about success, people always, that's why, like, you would, like, for me, like I always tell you guys, I'm very successful. You know why? Because I went from negative to positive. Shout out to Biggie, bro. I understand that now. Now that's success, bro. You know what I'm saying? The idea here is having a greater understanding in life. That's what this nigga, like, how can I be a failure when I have a greater understanding of what life is around me is? I'm a better person. I'm a better version of me. How is that a failure, bro? The things that you do, they also do in you. So when you do certain things and when certain things are being done, ultimately, that's why they tell you it's not about the results, it's who you become. Who are you, bro? Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Once you know the truth, man, it's the same thing. Once you know the spirit in you, there's no death, bro. Oh, death, where's your victory? When you know you energy and then you understand energy, you know what I'm saying, never dies. It transformed. Do you see what I'm saying? Once you understand that part, if I tell you I'm a medium, if you're a spiritual, like you would be like, oh yeah, okay. There's nothing for you to be spooked about. But if you only look at yourself from a physical perspective, it's like, what? Is that the devil? Or I'm supernatural? You know what I'm saying? Whereas you have that same gift. I mean, it doesn't have to be my same gift. That's where we have different gifts. But once you tap into that side of you, you'll know what your gifts are. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, there's different type of readers. There's different type of whatever the fuck. These are, again, you know, when someone have the ability to pick up a fucking object and tell you where the fuck, they're having an inner connection. For me, when I'm tapping into something or when I can see certain things, that's that connection. That's that inner connection. And that's all you're going to get from me tonight in terms of that. But what I'm trying to tell you is the direct connection between how you look at yourself and your reality. Whether you're conscious of yourself or not. If you're not conscious, and this is why, you know what I'm saying, if there's you having a mental illness, and that's what I call a mental illness, being delusional. There's no connection. You're not in harmony with yourself. Not only that, you're a liar to yourself, and you're going to be a liar to other people. You know, of course, deceiving now, it's the whole thing. You know, you would not want to be exposed, and you're lying because you're keeping an image to represent who you are. Not truly who you are, but it's that image. And guess what? All of us here, man, like, we were trained in a society that's teaching you to live based on a fucking image instead of who you are. This is why, for you to become Christ-like, you're gonna have to be like, fuck society. And the reason why you have to, not because you somehow trying to take society down. No, that's for your personal growth. Your educational progress, or whatever the fuck. Because if you don't acknowledge that, then you undermine control. That's how it works. Period. If you don't see the game that's taking place in front of you, you are being played, my man. That's how it goes, man. Free game. I'm giving out other games to tonight, man. That's how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see the game, man, you are part of the game. You're being played, man. But when you see the game, man, it allows you to step outside of it and look at all the players. You heard? Okay. Okay. I hope you do. I hope you do. So again, going back to the software, like the perspective, how are you looking at you, man? And I can tell you, even if you may not be conscious of it, if you don't see spirit in you, then you only look at you because there's only two paths. Then you're looking at you from a physical perspective. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no if, there's no buts, there's no... It just is what it is, bro. There's no way around that. And that's what makes it a practical matter. And this is what all of our ancestors, all the spiritual leaders, been telling you motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I just have my ways of saying it. But yo, man, listen, man. Man, I've been in oh, man. You know what I'm saying? God's school, man. Man, divine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That mystery school is real, bro. The real mystery school is taught directly from that other side, nigga. Like some of us, like what I'm doing is helping you to, you know what I'm saying? But once you get there, though, I mean, you're going to have to get your instructions from the source directly, man. You know, I've been getting clearance, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then there was a few fools, man. Like, do you know who you talking? Do you know where you are, stranger? Do you know who you are attacking? I don't think you do. Okay. But you're gonna find out though. I mean you finding out already, but I mean, but you motherfuckers really gotta see it to believe it. So, I mean, you haven't seen nothing, and what you're gonna see is gonna be worse than what you ever imagined it was. Man, I've been getting that download, I've been seeing it, guys. Oh man, it's so unfortunate for you, man. I would not want to be you. You see, everything you ever wish on me or for me is gonna happen to you a trillion times more. Okay. You know it's coming. You don't know how bad. Oh, it's bad. Joe Jackson bad. Shout out to Kanye. It's Joe Jackson bad. No, it's God bad. When they say with wrath and furious, when God is judging a city, when the judgment is coming from that side, these niggas are harsh, bro. When it's divine justice, when it's divine punishment, it's harsh, bro. Man, I don't think you understand. Whew. Would not want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? It was at your own risk. You were told to stop. Oh man, many of times. Yes, you still ain't stopping. And you think you stopping something? What are you stopping? Who are you stopping? We'll see. And here's something else too, man. Oh man, I only got bad news with these guys, man. Because they always come watch me when I'm not even addressing. Well, I mean, I guess at this point, hey, listen, man. So, oh man. Be strong, man. let me be honest. Yo, be strong, bro. Be strong, man, because what's coming, and you can't even handle this now? Oh, man. Be strong, guys. I mean, shit. Listen, man. You did it to yourself, but anyway, Yeah, I'm the right one, baby. Listen, you wanted to crash my balls, right? You wanted to grab me by the balls. That's right? You wanted to grab me by the balls. You got me by the balls. Okay, fine. See, my balls are very fragile, nigga. You can't even, like, listen. I mean, you should know. Don't worry. If you don't know, hey, listen, man, you gonna find out. You know, but I know you know a little bit now. So this is how sensitive those balls are. Those balls are not to play with. Listen, my balls are so sensitive, they are not to play with. You know, my balls are made of gold. Listen, I got golden balls. You know, it's no way. Like, no way. There's no, ma'am, no, sir. It's not gonna be these balls. I know whatever balls you had in mind. These are too sensitive. And I'm showing you how sensitive they are. I'm showing you how soft and gentle these balls are. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Always remember, man, hey, if you think money's everything, then you'll do anything for money. But if you know money's not everything, you're not going to do anything for money. You get it? What you do for money, you do it badly, man. You can only be great at something you do that you love, bro. You feel me? And always remember, hey, and the pain. Oh, you definitely gotta embrace your pain, man. You gotta embrace your pain. You gotta embrace your pain. There's no way outside of that. You know what I'm saying? If you miss everything I said, if I didn't even say nothing about, listen, man, you gotta go beyond your senses. You hear me? So let me say that to you, man. The remedy of the pain is in the pain. Haitien. Blah. Malay. Not my balls, bitch.